Hello, my name is Gina Castillo. I'm doing assignment number one. Um, what it means to be a director? As a director, we often find ourselves judging multiple responsibilities from administrative tasks to supporting our staff and families. However, it's essential to remember that managing is not about completing tasks, but also about leading our teams and programs towards excellence. Um, Two examples of managing as leading includes because managing and leading go hand to hand. For example, two examples of managing as leading includes coaching and mentoring. As directors, we can manage by leading our staff through coaching and mentoring. This involves providing guidance, support, and feedbacks to help our staff grow and develop in their roles. This is very important. Another example is strategic planning. Managing as a leading also involves strategic planning, where we set goals, priorities, and objectives for our programs. This helps us to stay focused, motivated, and direct towards achieving our vision. Every manager has to have a vision, and that vision has to be accomplished. And for that, you need a plan. Another example, one management examples at helpful and hurtful, right? What type of management styles I like and don't like. In my previous roles, I've had the opportunity to work with various supervisors, each with their unique management style. Two management styles that I found helpful includes transformational leadership. This style of leadership involves inspiring and motivating staff to work towards and share vision. I found this style to be helpful in promoting a positive and collaborative work culture. This is very important when you can share and you can receive feedback and grow. Another management style is servant leadership. This style of leadership involves prioritizing the needs of staff and families and empowering them to take ownership of their work. I found this style to be helpful in building trust and forced a sense of community. And on the other hand, two management styles that I found hurtful include autocratic leadership. This style of leadership involves making decisions without input or feedback from staff. I found this style to be hurtful in supervising, creating a creative, and suppressing creativity and motivation. When you don't let your staff talk to you and you don't listen to the ideas that they have, you are making your leadership very confused because the people are gonna think you are like a boss and a dictator. So that doesn't create a good relationship between you and your staff. And also, if your staff is not happy, they're not gonna be happy with kids and families. Micromanagement. This style of leadership involves closely controlling every aspect of staff work. I found this style to be hurtful in undermining trust and autonomy. I used to have a supervisor like that. Everything has to be, um, supervised by her. And he was very frustrated because sometimes you don't have room to be creative because you just have to follow whatever the supervisor wants you to do, and you cannot create new ways to teach, new ways to do paperwork, new ways to engage with families. My personal management style My personal management style is a combination of transformational and servant leadership. I strive to inspire and motivate my staff while also prioritizing their needs and empowering them to take ownership of their work. I like to listen to the ideas of the staff. I like to listen to new ways to teach, to do paperwork, to do observations, everything that make us feel comfortable and also help us achieve our goals as program are welcome, and I like to hear from people. Two negative impacts of my management styles include over reliance and staff feedback. In my effort to prioritize staff needs, I may sometimes override on their feedback, which can lead to indecision and lack of direction. Two positive impacts of my management style is increase staff motivation and engagement. By prioritizing staff needs and empowering them to take ownership on their work, I'm seeing increased motivation and engagement among my staff. Improve program outcomes. By inspiring and motivating my staff, I've seen improved programs outcomes, including increasing family satisfaction and better child outcomes. So when you let your staff talk to you and when you listen to them and you can say, oh, that idea is good, we can implement that, that make your staff feeling valuable, and you are not pushing them to do just whatever you want to do, but you are learning with them. Both of you are growing, they're growing and you're growing because you're learning through their ideas, through their inputs, and also it's going to create an ambience of leadership and engagement, not just with staff, but with families and also with the children. A happy teacher, it's going to be a happy person to teach, is going to be good with the kids. A teacher that feels value, a teacher that feels listen, is going to be a teacher that is going to have a positive and enjoyable attitude to teach the children. Um, my references um, are Greenleaf Servant Leadership, A Journey into Nature of Legitimate Power by Polis Press. Another references that I use is Brisson Strategy Planning for Public and Nonprofit Organizations, A Guide to Strengthening and Sustainability Organizational Achievement, 5th edition by John Wiley and Sons. Thank you.